The Spirit of the Lord is upon you right now, and the Lord is calling you into something new. And I know that sounds vague, it sounds, ambiguous, but it's the truth. God is truly doing a new thing in your life. And you've gone through your season of pruning, you've gone through your season of just being taken apart so God can build you again, so God can put you back together in front of the very enemies who tried to take your life and leave you for dead. And of course, everything is spiritual. Okay, everything is spiritual. In this world that we live in, it's two sides. There are the spiritual things and there are the carnal things. But one does not work without the other. In the spiritual realm, it's like the seed. Everything that manifests in the natural realm already happened in the spiritual realm. And so if you're living a life of carnality and you're living a life where you can only see what's going on around you and you can only fight in the natural, you're already behind on the ball. You're already behind the ball because once you see it manifest in this realm, it was complete in the spiritual realm. So it's imperative that we be not only people that can operate in this earthly realm, but we have to be able to operate in the spiritual realm and move things in the spiritual realm. That is one of our responsibilities as a priest. I was reading Isaiah 61 this morning from verses 1 to 8. And it's talking about how God has anointed us, this people, to serve other people and to serve them with the truth of God, who is our Father, to serve them with the truth of the Word of God, and to serve as a priest to our God. And priests serve as altars. So we serve as this altar by bringing sacrifice. Your sacrifice is whatever God is requiring of you. I was reading about, I was reading in Leviticus where the Lord was giving Moses the instructions for how the priestly garments would look and what the priest would do. And as I read that, I became so overwhelmed. I became so full. I cried a lot. So I began to weep because there was so much blood. Those priests in that time before Jesus came, they had to do so much. They had to kill so many animals. They had to cover themselves in blood to be seen as pure in order to step into the presence of God. So just thinking about that, just thinking about what Jesus really did for us when he put himself on the cross, what God really did for us when he wrapped himself in flesh and he came down to this earth and he went through that whole process for us. When you really think about what had to be done before Jesus came, why would you want to go back to being a people who operate like that? Anyway, I'm just driving and I just wanted to stop by and just have a quick little conversation. So to think that God is still calling a people who will be that royal priesthood, only now we have Jesus, the high priest, who goes before us and makes intercession on our behalf. It's amazing.